You are light. You are love. You're the very breath of heaven. His word was enough. You are light. You are love. You're the very breath of heaven. And His word was enough. So those are the words that came to me tonight as I began to think about my heart for you. And I can say for you because whoever's eyes falls on this video, whose ever ears bend this direction, this is true about. You are life and you are love. You are the very breath of heaven. His word was enough. Listen to me. You are alive. A light is alive. It is active. You are love. It is the very essence of every fiber that holds you together. It's who you are. You're the very breath of heaven. How in the world do you think that heaven speaks? Through you. How do you think that heaven moves? Through you. How does heaven love on one another? Through you. How does heaven give? Through you. You're the very breath of heaven, and His word was enough. And you know what His word was? His word was Jesus. His word was Jesus. The very purpose of Jesus coming was not to just be slaughtered by us who demanded a sacrifice. Oh no. It was the exact fiber that holds you together that held Jesus together. God said, I don't think they quite get what I'm saying. Here, I'll do it with them. And in that moment, He introduced the idea that He was not separate from you. See, we try to look at the cross as though it's this big rescue moment between God's anger toward us and our desperation for Him. Oh no, folks, we've gotten it wrong all along. We needed proof. We needed to see it with our own eyes. And so He showed us that we could wake up every day in complete union with Him. And we could go to bed at night with complete union in Him. That we could talk and we could hear and we could go through rough moments and we could lose our friends and family members and never be separate. We needed proof and He gave it to us. His word was enough. He said, forgive them because they don't know what they're doing. Half of them are still asleep. So in their slumber, I'll forgive them. I'm shouting. This is God to you. I'm shouting that you're forgiven. Even in the midst of your junk. And then if there was any question about the old us, see, Jesus going to the cross was a picture of what reality is. That the old us that separated us in our mind's eye was dead. The thing that could be taken by death was dead. Oh, but we can't leave it there, folks. We can't leave it there because who wants a dad that gives up? Oh, heck no. He said, let's go ahead and knock this one out of the ballpark. Alive, rise, and don't just rise, but ascend. Mind, heart, every bit of you ascend to a higher plane, a higher level of thinking. Come up out of there. Listen, Stop spending so much time trying to make sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. You are light, you are love, you're the very breath of heaven. Any word was enough. You are light, you are love, you're the very breath of heaven. And His word in you is enough. Rest in Him. Oh, beautiful one. You are in Word.